Now I'm going to show you guys how to cast your artificial lures with a bait casting reel. One of the most important things to do on a bait casting reel when you take it out of the pack is adjust your brakes on the side. The brakes on the side are going to put tension on that spool to make sure that you don't backlash that reel. If you backlash, it's not going to be fun for anybody. Now on this Roam bait cast here, it goes from free to 0 all the way to max 12. Now I like to set mine somewhere in the middle. For some of you people who are a little bit new to bait cast, I'd recommend cranking them higher up to max than lower down to free. Once you get your tension set and brakes adjusted, you're going to want to let out about 10 to 12 inches of line from the tip of your rod. Obviously I have a crankbait tied on here, but this is going to work for any type of lure that you have tied on to the end of it. Now into the mechanics of the cast. Now you can cast it a couple different ways. You can go over top of your head, to the right side, to the left side, whatever you're comfortable with. There's no correct or wrong answer. Now one of the things to note is the correct place to release your thumb when you're casting. When you come back and if you go too far forward, it's going to hit the water, cast's going to be really short, and you're going to get a backlash. Release the line too far back, it's going to go straight up into the air and come down in front of you, not really give you that long cast you're looking for. Now I personally like to let my cast go right about here. I found that this lets the rod load up, release enough to get me enough line out, and it's also low enough to the water that I don't get a bad backlash. Now another thing to note is when you're casting this, make sure you keep your thumb on that spool. It does have external brakes, but when it stops and hits the water, you're going to want to make sure that you match that spool with your thumb to make sure that it doesn't backlash on the end of your cast. Now if you do it all correctly, this is what it should look like. Just like that. And that's how you cast a Roam bait cast.